Pressure, 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 pressure. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all forgive me if there's any technical difficulties. Tune in, click in, click in. Pressure to diamonds, y'all click in, share, like, comment. Thanks for being here. We're just waiting on our guests, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're already checking y'all out too bad. Rocking with the hopes and equal pressure. Click in, click in, click in, y'all. Pressure to diamonds, y'all click in, share, like, comment. Thanks for being here. Press diamonds, let's get it. Press diamonds, let's get it. You're rocking with the hopes and equal pressure. Pressure to diamonds, y'all click in, share, like, comment. Thanks for being here. Press diamonds, let's get it. You're rocking with the host and equal pressure, pressure. Two diamonds, y'all clicking, share, like, comment. Thanks for being here. Press diamonds, let's get it. Now bear with me as we get all the technical difficulties handled, and we're going to start in a moment. Pressure to diamonds, y'all clicking, share, like, comment. Thanks for being here. How y'all doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Press diamonds, let's get bear with me as we get through all the little technical difficulties, and then we're going to start in just a moment, y'all. Pressure. Two diamonds, y'all clicking, share, like, comment. Thanks for being here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. All right, welcome, you guys. Welcome. I'm just waiting on my guest, Harlem Cason, better known as the gentleman, Harlem Living, the resources to the resources. An amazing gentleman is going to join us soon. But welcome to Pressure to Diamonds, y'all, where pressure doesn't break you. It introduces you to who you really are. I'm your host, Saniqua Nicole, and this platform was created to highlight real people, real journeys, and real transformations, because every diamond you see has to survive pressure first, right? Today's guest, as I told you, is Harlem Cason, better known as the gentleman. Harlem Living, the resource to the resources, an amazing gentleman. He's a movement. His name, again, is Harlem Cason. He's a man who can line you up, level you up, and serenade your soul all at the same time. We're talking about a realtor, a barber, and an R&B singer, y'all. A man who understands presentation, precision, and purpose. So today, we're not just having a conversation. Once he joins me, we're stepping into the mindset, the grind, and the story behind the success. As soon as he gets here, I want y'all to welcome him. All right? So we'll give a few moments. Let me... I'm just making sure that I got everything set up for him to join. So as soon as he's able to, he'll come on. But how are y'all today? I hope everybody's doing okay. Hopefully you all are doing okay. There he is, the man of the hour. What's going on? Harlem, how are you?
How you doing? I'm doing all right.
I'm doing good. Thank you for joining us. We are actually, I'm trying to get this other thing off of here if I can. Let me
Okay.
see if I can get it off of here. I don't know. It keeps adding. If not, we'll just have to go where we're going with because I know your time is precious. But
That's
I
fine.
thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. We're just going to jump right in so that way we can uh, get you where you need to be because you're a busy man. We understand a busy man. We definitely understand that. But thank you so much for joining. Again, you guys, we now have on the stage Harlem Cason, better known as the gentleman, Harlem Living, the resources, an amazing gentleman. I can't say enough about him, but we're gonna
Yeah,
give him
thank
a
you, thank you.
chance to talk to you guys. All right. So we're gonna dive into the questions. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, awesome. So my first question for you, Harlem, is what do you want people to know about you?
Um, want people to know that I'm definitely a very intentional guy, um, and how much I value relationships with any type of relationships I build, whether that's with family or friends or colleagues, business people, business partners. And I just kind of want people to understand the type of person I am more than anything else. Um, Especially when it comes to business or just generally in life. Uh, so I guess that would be the main thing I want people to understand is just the type of person I am.
Okay, awesome. My second question
Yeah,
would be, thank you for sharing that. My second question would be, who or what inspires you to do the things that you do?
that's a good question too because when I first started, are you speaking on like just being in real estate or just the person,
Real
just
estate,
general what I do?
R&B singer,
Just like
and
yeah, right,
barber,
right,
and a barber. All that you do.
right. And barbering for sure was my mom. When I first came out of high school, I didn't know like what I wanted to. Well, I knew I wanted to go to college and play ball, which is kind of typical. That's typically what we all like to do coming out of high school, and especially from the city. So you want to play ball, you know. So I wanted to play ball, um, but I didn't. I never got a scholarship to college or anything. So of course, parents being parents, they kind of know situations. Like I don't. When when you coming out of school, you don't really understand like what it takes to get in school, to get into
Mm-hmm.
college. So you just kind of going through the motions. You see all your friends and stuff going like, oh, well, I can go too. So that wasn't the case for me. So my mom thought it would be best to go to school to be a barber. That way, when I do go to college, I can make some money. I can have a
Mm-hmm.
trade going into school, and I can cut people's hair just to make some money. And that's how my mom took care of it. So she took me there, um, and I just end up making money. Then at the time, I started seeing all my friends drop out of college for
Mm-hmm.
various different reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh, I'm in the right direction because these people just dropping out, you know, and I'm actually got a career.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started really diving into that craft, and I end up just making some good money and end up loving it for real. And then of course it wasn't really my it wasn't really my dream though either. Um, so on the barber side, my mom inspired me for sure. But then as I kind of kept going in the field of just barbering, something just kept like it just kept burning inside of me. It was something I was still seeking.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what I was seeking. So then I would just start venture off. I went to firefighting school because I wanted to get around people that wasn't from where I was from. Wanted to get around just different backgrounds and stuff like that. So I went to firefighting school. I was the only um, black person in firefighting school. And once I completed firefighting school, it still wasn't it. That wasn't it. So
Mm-hmm.
as I still continue to barber. So as I continue to barber, I was cutting a gentleman's hair who was my mentor at the time. He was always talking to me about gold. He was always talking to me about investing in real estate. And I was always trying to put him off. Like, uh, um, just putting it off. And then I was presented with an opportunity one day. He came in and presented me with an opportunity, and I had that 24 hours to make a decision because he told me like you got to make this decision today. So
Wow.
I went home and really like was just I was praying on it. I was doing a lot of thinking because I'm a thinker. I was doing a
Hmm.
lot of pacing back and forth in the house, walking around like what I'm gonna do. And I just told myself. I called my brother and his wife, and it was really my decision. I'm like, we got to make this move. So
Hmm.
we put all our money together and went ahead and took that opportunity, and fortunate for us, it worked out for us, and we still
Awesome.
got that house to this day. And
Awesome.
um, so I mean, the inspiration, I guess, it just comes from what I want out of life. I
Hmm.
can't really pinpoint a person to be like, oh, they inspired me because it's just something that is already in me. But then once I got into the field, it kind of clicked. It clicked like, okay, this is what I want. This is it. And
Hmm.
then I start building relationships with people, and then I start getting inspired that way by just the field in general and kind of setting standards on where I wanted to be. So it's kind of that's kind of my story on how it was just something I was seeking. So I guess I was seeking just financial freedom and financial literacy. So, and it just led me to
That's
real estate.
awesome. That's amazing. Well, that brings me to my next question. With you being a realtor, and
Hmm.
into investing and everything like that, being a barber and a R&B singer, we can't forget that.
Hmm.
Which
Hmm.
is your favorite and why?
Which is my favorite between barbering and I mean not barbering, being a realtor and singing.
Between being a realtor, singing, and a barber, which one is your favorite and why?
My favorite is singing.
Awesome.
It's still singing. Like singing is what I do that like it's not a day that go by where I don't sing.
Wow.
It's not a day that go by where I don't really create or have some type of creative vision in my head for me singing. So and singing is in music, especially R&B, is the main thing that can get me emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
So it's not really too much that can get me emotional for real. But R&B is what can get me emotional though. It ain't even got to be about love. It can just be where I'm at in life. It's just something about those instruments and uh, certain tones, certain melodies and songs. You know, it is I, it's just what's in me. Like I can honestly say, singing is really what's in me. That's the most natural thing about me is singing. That's one of the most natural things about me is singing.
Awesome.
So it's not a day that go by where I don't sing. So I would say singing.
Awesome. That's amazing. And you know I could feel you on that one. So
Right.
another question that falls in line with that. If your life was an R&B song right now, what would be the title? And I'm gonna ask you to sing what your answer is. I'm gonna ask you to I'm gonna put you on the spot. I want you to just sing what your answer is. If your life was an R&B song right now, what would be the title and why? You know I'm gonna
that's
get
a
you.
that's a good one. That's a good one because what would it be right now? Um, what would it be right now? Nick? Like I'm trying to think. It would probably be that one put me on the spot. But I don't. That's a good one.
Harlem.
Harlem definitely is my brand, and when I drop this music, Harlem's definitely gonna be what would I guess oh my God.
That's a good question,
Yeah,
huh?
it's a good question. And it's at the tip of my tongue too. I was just thinking the other day, uh, I don't know that one right now.
Okay, we just
Cut,
one
cut,
note.
cut.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna do it like
come
this.
come back to me on that one before we end this interview. Come back to me on that one.
Okay,
Can we
we'll
do
do.
that?
We'll do. All
Yeah.
right, let's move on to the next one. So, what's one moment when you were standing and operating behind your barber chair, right? That turned
hmm
into a life lesson you'll never forget. You were standing there barbering, and something just took place, a moment that you'll never forget in your humble beginnings of barbering.
Um, I would say just the relationships that you build. Those moments, because I built a lot of relationships. I met a lot of people. Um, but I also seen that I didn't have enough of diversity
Mhm.
in my life too. So I would say that part of it. I would say it's not enough diversity.
Okay.
Um, just from where I was just from where I was barbering at and the the demographic that I'm cutting. So
Mhm.
me personally though, I'm a person that's I'm definitely I love diversity in my life though. So I would say that was when as I'm cutting, I'm like, dang, okay, I need a little bit. It's something I want a little bit more in my life though. Um, that's something I can definitely remember, like just sitting and cutting in a chair. And like I said, I built a lot of great relationships,
Mhm.
but I wanted more certain type of relationships as well. So yeah,
So more diversity. I like that. That's a great answer.
yeah,
Great
yeah.
answer. Great aspect of barbering. Um,
hmm
I gotta ask this one. What's your
hmm
favorite color and why?
I love earth tone colors. I love earth tone colors. Um, and maybe it's more so of a. I look at it from a fashion, a complementary to like my skin tone.
Hmm.
I feel like those just complement me in general. I feel like a lot of earth tones is for. I mean, people say earth tones is for fall for the most part, but I feel like with earth tone colors, you can wear that all year round.
Yes.
Or I think those colors are all year round. Whether you go with more of a lighter earth tone color or a darker, but I feel like those colors are all year round. I feel like they're very fit for every occasion.
Hmm.
I think you can find those earth tone colors to fit any occasion, and it's just something about the some of the warmness of them and the the invitingness it brings though. So I like the earth tone colors.
Awesome. I think we share that alike. I'm one of those people like
Yeah,
earth
yeah, I like
tones.
the earth
Yes.
tones. Yeah, and some of the
Yes.
earth tones I can't even like. I can't tell you the name of the color. I just got to show you.
Hmm.
So it's kind of hard. But I love earth tones, and I've always been like that too.
Awesome. All right. My next question would be the first house you sold, Harlem.
hmm
Walk us through every emotion you felt and why.
Oh my gosh, I felt like because was I nervous? I was nervous. I was nervous for sure, but my client also made me feel comfortable. So I was really I didn't have to be nervous, but I was nervous because I wanted to make my client like happy. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So but my client was already happy to be in that position, getting the house. They was already happy. You get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I was nervous. I really was nervous on my end. It wasn't like my client was putting a lot of pressure on me, or it's just one of those nerves where you want to do so good,
Hmm.
you 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 just overthink it. Like, what if I mess up on this and that? So I was nervous, but it also was because what I was overthinking.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us.
yeah.
Another part of the question to you being a realtor, I wanted to know, I want to go over is it's known that you stepped in and sold very expensive homes. So tell us whatever
Hmm.
you can about what was scary, amazing when you stepped in that home, and um, what it meant to you for them to even trust you, for even stepping into a home of value.
Yeah, whenever a client is trusting you, though, it's already a privilege because people these are like the biggest investments that people have. Housing is one of the biggest investments that you can have. So it's always a privilege and an honor to like to represent people and they give you that chance and they trust in you, and that's always going to be a privilege. So to be in that position, it always feel good because it feel like somebody do trust you, and and this business is all about relationships. It's about trust, and because that's what's gonna make the communication good as well. Because if somebody not trusting you, they not really going. The communication gonna be off. The whole vibe is gonna be off. The energy. So um, when I stepped into that situation, I'm always humble. I'm always humbled, and I don't take it for granted. And I definitely try to make sure that I leave a great mark and impression even after the transaction is done. Um, and that's how I take every situation. I just take it as uh, just a blessing and an honor to do it. I don't really try to make it seem like I feel like every transaction is earned once you get that client. Like every transaction is still earned. You still got to go through that process. It's still at the minimum 30 days for sure.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
during those 30 days, you got a relationship with that person, and you gotta leave your best impression of yourself. So I'm always like humbled and making sure that I leave a good impression and for that transaction, because every transaction could lead to another transaction.
That's
So
amazing. That is amazing.
mhm,
Thank you for that. So I wanted to because I think it's important for you to, if you will, let people know how old you were when you first got into, looking in a moment and became an investor. And we know you're known as well, most people don't, but I know you're known as the resource to the resources. Talk to us
mhm.
and take us through that journey. Like, at what age was it that you started investing and becoming a realtor?
I started investing in 2015, 16, 2015, no, 2016. Um, that was when I was telling y'all earlier when I first got the chance. I was presented with that opportunity. That was in 2015, the end of 2015, going into 2016.
Mhm.
And you said what was that? What was the?
How old were you?
I was 26. I was
20.
26 at the time.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
20,
That's amazing.
26 at the time. Yep. And got it fixed up, and the house didn't really. When I bought the house, it didn't have no doors. It was an abandoned house, so uh, it was definitely it was new for me, and I wasn't even nervous. I just felt like I'm gonna get this done regardless.
Mhm.
So and the house was like I have never fixed up a house before, so I was leaning on the resources I had at the time. I only had one resource for real to help me get it done.
Mhm.
All I knew was just to work hard and it's gonna get done. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
end up going to Uber I was still cutting hair, so I was Ubering and cutting hair to get this property fixed up.
Wow.
Just to get it livable. Like the house didn't have no kitchen. Like the kitchen wasn't installed. It needed a whole paint job. The flooring was terrible. Um, no doors, no hot water tank, no furnace.
Wow.
Electric needed electrical work. The electric was needed rewired. Um, so I just took that and was like, I'm gonna make this happen though. I'm gonna make this happen. And I fixed it up to the for it to be habitable and livable. Um, I ain't gonna say it had some decent stuff in there though. I ain't gonna say it had the best top quality. You don't want to do that anyways. Put a lot of quality stuff in the house anyways. But I fixed it up livable and habitable, and it was ready to go. So that was when I was 26.
Wow. That's amazing. Now that's amazing. And I definitely wanted to bring that to light because that's one of the reasons why I had to have you on here because I think you are so amazing. I do want the world to know he is my family member, but even with
Yeah,
that, when you can find a family member that I'm much older than him and I'm looking at him and I'm watching his life and his patterns and the things that he does in life and I'm in awe like and I'm taking steps towards what he's doing, that's
yeah, I
legendary
appreciate
to
that.
me. That's legendary to me. He definitely inspired me to go through realtor school. So I had to have Harlem on here. He's amazing. He's definitely a wonderful diamond in our family. And anybody
Yeah, I
I've ever
appreciate
seen him be in contact with, whether it was his friends, even the ladies, I'm gonna say he's
that.
always been a gentleman. So I've
Hmm.
always admired him at his age for what he stood for. Got started early, like he said, and explained to you all in all his career modes. So I'm gonna ask you this last final moment, and then we're gonna go back to the question that we skipped. This
Hmm.
one is going to take you and the viewers through a journey, right, of
Hmm.
Harlem, right, Harlem living, right. So
Right.
what I'm going to do is I'm gonna name something, and what I
Hmm.
want you to do is briefly as you can, whatever comes to mind, a few words. I want you to just yell it out or say it, right? So the
Okay.
first thing, I'm gonna just go through it and I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna just when you stop, I'm gonna go to the next one, right? All right, here we
Okay.
go. Ready?
Hmm.
All right, family,
Love.
friends,
Love.
all right, love,
Um, mystery. That's a mystery.
that's a mystery. I like that.
Yeah.
Real estate,
Passion.
all right, hair cutting,
Um, it's at the tip of my tongue. Haircut and stepping stone.
I like that. Singing, R&B,
Who I am. That's who I am.
I love that. Okay, motivation,
Hmm. My motivation is just me leave legacy. It's
I
legacy.
like that. I like that. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. All right, here we
Yeah.
go. A few more. A few more.
Hmm.
God,
God. I need God. I need
that's what I'm talking about.
I need
That
God in my life.
that's beautiful. I like that. Ohio.
Ohio. Ohio. It's home.
Home. I like that.
Yeah,
Definitely. Success.
that's like success is I guess that success is what I'm striving for. So uh, success is ah success. That's what one word, right?
You
In a
could use a
sense,
couple of words, whatever you got to do, whatever comes to mind when you hear the word success.
success is more is I guess it's a it's whatever you view as success.
Hmm.
Um, and it's whatever you feel within yourself. Uh, that's a good one though. It's a good one though because I think success is all about how you feel for yourself though.
Hmm. Hmm. Self level. I like that.
It's like self level, you know. So
I like that. All right. Time.
time is precious.
Yes. Yes.
Time
Yes.
is time is time is very precious. You kind of learn that as you kind of just get older. Like that, time is really all we got. Ain't enough time, and it ain't enough time. We don't get enough time for real.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Hmm.
Money.
Money, um, money money's is money is the drive. Like money is what really it be drive. Money is what really drives a lot of us. To be honest,
Yeah.
whether it's a certain number that you don't care about making or a certain number that you want to make. I feel like money is really what drives the world for real.
Yeah. Definitely.
Some people got a certain number, and some people, certain people just got a certain number of money, and what they wouldn't do and stuff like that. But everybody got a number, I still think everybody is driven by money.
Yeah.
Um, it's just now the number I can't speak on for each individual, but I
Right.
think everybody's driven by money though.
Definitely. Definitely. All
Yeah.
right. Two more. Two more. Fun.
Hmm. Fun.
Hmm.
Ooh, I think fun is very important. Like fun is important. I feel like we get so consumed with work and going to do our goals, we
Hmm.
forget to have fun. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we, we forget a lot of time to have fun because that kind of tie in with time to me because time we don't spend a lot of time
Mhm.
having fun. We spend more time like trying to take care of responsibilities and um, we forget a lot of times to have that fun because the fun bring a lot of memories and
Yes.
memories is important too. So
Yeah.
uh, don't forget to have fun.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love
Yeah,
that you brought that to life. Yes. Especially
yeah,
with you tying that into people getting too busy and too consumed in their careers and things, that sometimes stress you out. You got to take that time to have fun. So I like that you said that. The
yeah.
last
I'm
thing.
I'm I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and I beat myself up about that. So I definitely that fun is very important to me, and I got to do that more often too.
Yes, it definitely serves as a good reminder. So the last thing, last word would be exciting. When you hear the word exciting, what does it immediately make you think?
Accomplishments like
Mm,
when I hear something exciting, I think some type of accomplishment, like
mm.
some type of accomplishment that's going on, or um, yeah, I think some type of accomplishment that's going on.
Awesome.
Whether I don't know what I don't know what that accomplishment would be, but I feel like excitement comes a lot from seeing accomplishments, whether it's from somebody else that you see they accomplish something, or something yourself that you
Yeah.
accomplish. So I feel like excitement comes from just accomplishments all around us for real.
Awesome. All right.
Or when
So
we having fun,
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So before I take you back to the question that we skipped, I'm gonna give you a
hmm
little motivation. I'm thinking, right? So I'm
hmm
gonna play the song that brought me on the screen. A little
Yeah.
R&B that brought me on the screen, and then I'm gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna ask you that last question, and then we'll end it from there, right? So, are you
Okay.
ready? All right.
Yeah.
Here's a little inspiration. I'm thinking. Press diamonds, let's get it. You're rocking with the host and Nicole. Pressure, 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 pressure to diamonds. Y'all could get share like coming. Thanks for being.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All right.
like that. When
We're
you
gonna
dropping
stop it
that,
there. We're gonna stop it there, right? All
when
right.
you
So,
dropping that.
hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay. I play that proud of me. I'll be banging that though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be banging that.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I'll
to
be
hear
banging
that. Yeah.
that.
So bringing it back to you because you got
Yeah.
to bless the world. You know, I've heard it. Family members have heard it, and they would have to agree with me. And other people have heard it. I want to bring this out. The reason why I'm asking you this R&B moment question is I remember you singing to somebody for their birthday. Right? They was a teenager at the time. Now they're a grown
Yeah.
lady. And anytime I
Right.
run into them, the thing that they remember is you serenading them, right? And they always ask,
hmm
how is Harlem doing or whatever the case may be. And I always say, he's doing great. They like he just blessed me with his voice and just made me feel so special. So that's why
Right.
I'm bringing you to this last question, and that
hmm
was if your life was a R&B, if you had to explain your life in the title of an R&B song, what would it be? But I don't want you to just tell me. I want you to just sing what you think that R&B title would be. However you do it to take us up out
Right.
of here.
Uh.
Even if it's a lyric from a song that you wrote or something, whatever you could bless us with for that moment.
Okay. So I wrote this song. I ain't even really. I haven't really. I haven't put my stuff out there yet. Um. Uh. Hold on. Okay. Here we go.
They're right there, mess with me. So keep it going, keep it
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. And this one I ain't even put out yet. 'Cause, like I haven't put this one out. I haven't like when I start putting some stuff out, man. You're going like it's gonna come together because I'm going to really paint the picture like of just what I was trying to be back then was and what I and really who I am now, and I don't really care about all the fluff for real. So
Yes.
uh so I wrote this song. It's like thoughts in my mind. I dream all the time, baby, about you. When I go to sleep, when I close my eyes, I dream all the time, hoping it come true. I'm making my admission. You're what I'm missing, darling. Uh, I see you in my vision, but you're not present. I don't know why. But whenever you show, I'll be standing 10 toes for you. You know what I mean? That's how I go.
That's what I'm talking about.
but
Harlem
it,
in the
but it,
building.
yeah,
Yes.
but it's gonna sound way better than that though. You know what I mean?
And we know this, and we know this. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, my last moment. I don't know if you're in a position to do this. If not, if you don't have it
hmm
there, we still gonna work around it, right? We're gonna use a different prompt. You know, I'm going to ask you, can you
hmm
grab your spinner, or are you not at a place where you have your spinner?
I don't have my spinner on me. Yeah, I
Okay,
ain't in
but,
a
but you
place.
got
I
but you
let
got 2 feet. You got 2 feet. So I'm gonna
I
have
got
you
two
act
feet.
like if you would. I'm gonna have you, if you don't mind, stand up, act like you on your spinner, and you got to take us up out of here with your Harlem spin, with your Harlem spin. But
Right,
before
the
you do
manic
that,
that's the mannequin pose. That's the Harlem the mannequin
yes,
pose.
yes.
Uh,
Before you do that, I want you to tell people if they needed to follow you. How do they follow
mhm.
you? What's your name on whatever
Yeah, you can follow
platform?
me. You can follow me on Instagram, Harlem Harlem dot living.
Hmm.
It's Harlem dot living, and
Hmm.
then on Facebook is just Harlem living.
Okay.
Uh, Same thing with TikTok is I am Harlem. Um, no, I'm sorry, it's me Harlem. On TikTok, it's me Harlem,
Okay, it's me,
and
Harlem.
yeah, it's me Harlem, and but yeah. So you said stand up and do a
Yeah.
pose. Let me
So
see if I can
introduce,
get my phone to
listen,
hold up.
listen, world. Y'all need to experience this like I experienced it, and other viewers have experienced it. But for those that haven't, you're missing a treat, and I need y'all to pay attention to this. This is inspiring me, and some of the things y'all see me do on my platform, it came from this moment right here. All right, let's go. Show them how you show it.
What say what?
I said, show them how you show it. However you got to do it.
Okay,
Generally,
yeah.
on the spinner, you spin around and you just Harlem and whatever else. Just bring us to that moment.
Yeah, I just kind of posed like, and I don't know how I came up with it. It really just ended up. It's just funny how stuff just happened naturally, and I just wasn't afraid to like. I just wasn't. I just didn't care what people thought of it. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
So I just stand on the spinner
Uh huh.
and yeah, I just stand on the spinner and I put my poses on like, and I just look up a certain way and just switch it up. It's just different poses, and then you just pose, and you really just let the spinner really do all the work for real. You know what I mean? You just let the spinner do all the work.
Awesome.
That's what you do.
Yeah,
That good enough though?
that's good, y'all. And I
Okay.
want y'all to see how sharp he is. He always sharp at every event. At every event, he be showing me out, y'all, and showing everybody out. But I love it. I'll be trying to the next event. I'll be trying to figure out what I'm gonna
Yeah,
wear,
yeah,
and I can stand beside Harlow. And every time I show up, I'm like, oh, I got work to do. I got work to do.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just came like that for real. I really ain't even asked for it. I just was just trying to be. I was just trying to be myself. That's the main thing. Is just when it come to this social media stuff, you just got to be yourself, man.
Yes,
And whoever is drawn to you is drawn to you. Like you just can't even worry about who not drawn to you. You get what I'm saying?
yes,
So I done had people uh like DM me like, man, I wasn't rocking with what you was doing, man, but hey, I like what you doing now. Like I just laugh like I was just laughing like, wow, people really just, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of it's more spectators than content creators. So
yes, yes,
spectators is they gonna sit and they gonna go to work and they gonna be on their lunch break judging you.
yes.
And that's what they gonna do. And they ain't going to spend time trying to create their own stuff. They just going to spectate. That's what spectators going to do. You can't please spectators. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you don't do that for the spectator. You do it for yourself and the ones that's supporting you and showing you that love. So that's kind of when I first started. That's the mindset I took, and um and that's what it's going to be from now on. Like, I had to mature and grow into that too. So
Absolutely. Well, I know you
mm,
said you had to go by 4, so I want to end it here. Hopefully, I can have you in the future. But thank you for showing us that you don't
thank
have to
y'all
choose one lane. You can build your own highway and dominate
for
every
sure.
space you step into. So I know you got to go,
Right.
so I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna just end
Eh,
this. But thank you so much. You know I love you, and I'm proud
Thank
of
y'all.
you.
Love you too.
I can't say
Appreciate you.
enough about you. I just had to present you to the world so they can know that you are definitely Harlem living, the resource
Right.
to the resources. Y'all, if y'all
Yeah,
need a
and I'm still
realtor,
building. I'm still
yes, if y'all
building
need
too.
a
So
realtor and you're in
yeah,
Ohio, that's your realtor right there.
yeah,
He's doing
yes,
big things. Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, and follow him in the future. He'll have some music out there for y'all. And y'all heard some of the things he got going on. If you need your
Yeah,
haircut, you're in Ohio, hey, follow him on his
yeah,
page, see where he at, and go get the greatest
yeah.
haircut ever. Family and barber. Absolutely.
Thank
All
you
right.
so
I love
much.
you, Harlow.
Love you
Thank
too. Love you
you.
too.
Have a beautiful rest of your
Yeah,
evening. Thank you.
you too. Talk to you later.
All right. All
Okay.
right, y'all. Thank y'all.
I'll
Y'all
be
heard it.
back. I'll be back,
Awesome.
y'all.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
As y'all can see, we had a great time with Harlem, you guys. But before we close, I just want everyone listening to remember this. As he spoke, he let you guys know you're not stuck. You're being shaped, and what you do with the pressure will determine your shine. Right. To our guests, again, I thank him for his transparency. I love his talents. I follow him, and y'all heard me say he's a family member. I love everything about him being a part of my family. I love his testimony. And to everyone watching and listening, if this episode spoke to you, don't just keep it to yourself. Please share it, tag someone that can tag someone that can tag someone, and remind them pressure creates diamonds. I'm Saniqua Nicole, and this has been Pressure to Diamonds. I'll see you on the next episode. Holler at y'all later. Bye. Gotta go.